Good evening, everybody. Before I start, I have a confession to make. If I start drooling or my eyes shut, I haven't been drinking champagne. I'm exceptionally jet lagged. I just got back from overseas about this time yesterday. And secondly, what an honour to be with this wonderful group of women. Everything is so diverse. I'm just so excited, and particularly Dr. Rao. I'm a good friend of Mel Chamberlain's, who unfortunately lost her battle with cancer last year. But speaks so highly of you, and I believe her family's still doing fundraising, so an honour to meet you. So my name is Monica Penders. I am reading everything because I will probably forget who I am right now. I'm the Director of ScreenACT, Canberra's Office of Film, TV and Digital Media. Unbeknownst to many, I'm also the CEO of the Coalition of the Underestimated, an unofficial group comprising of the ACT, the Northern Territory and Tasmanian film officers. Of course, it's a bit of a joke at the expense of our larger state neighbour colleagues. After all, what could we possibly have to offer? How can we compete in the international film space when our total budgets are the size of the larger state agencies' office supplies spend? Well, let's talk about what we're doing in Canberra. And I'd just like to say I'm so not a technology person, so I probably won't even be able to change. Here we go. So our focus. We are bringing Thor, number 4, and Pirates of the Caribbean 7 to the ACT, offering millions of dollars of incentives to foreign film companies to come and shoot in Canberra and stealing their projects from Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland. Bugger, wrong presentation. Actually, we aren't going to compete at all. We can't. We don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the millions of dollars of incentives and enticements, and we don't have the depth of crew, as of yet, to be able to support these huge Leviathan productions. We have found our own niche, independent, low-budget genre films, and we're developing, producing and marketing these in a revolutionary risk management process that is meeting with great market success. With the advent of new platforms, speaking of technology, Netflix, Stan, Amazon Prime, just as to name a few, international content distributors are screaming for content. Fast turnaround, smart and cost-effective product, and that is what we will be delivering. Before I explain what we're doing, let me tell you how independent films are normally made. Now, I believe Andy Marriott from the Film Distillery actually spoke here before Christmas, so I'm not sure if anybody saw what he was here for that. See what I mean? I'm very jet lagged, I'm slurring my words already. But I thought I'd just give a very quick recap. So the independent model. To make a feature film, you develop the project on your own. Means you do a lot of writing. You commercialise the project on your own, using credit cards, loans, and a lot of begging. Finance, a slippery slope of balancing hope and bloody good luck. Production, you spend the money. Distribution, once again, back to begging, please take my project. And if you're lucky, finally you get it to your audience. So the Film Distillery, the same 5 important steps, but we at ScreenACT look after the development process through our Accelerator Pod program. We work closely with the market, i.e. the international sales agents who sell the films, to all the distributors around the world. Distribution, as you can see, has now moved to the front of the process, not at the end. And we also assisted in raising finance for an intensive, commercially focused accelerator process, which gets the project ready for market. Wow, that's quick. Okay. Oh, I've only got like a whole page left to go. So basically, I'll go very quickly. This is our pod. We've got another one starting, and we'll probably have about 60 people, and that we get that down to 4. I think the most exciting thing is our first film, Contained, through Accelerator, has had such an amazing response at market that one of the territories is actually putting up significant money for us to get A-list cast, which is fantastic. How do you escape a sinking prison? Of course, the first film we do is set in the open sea in a container, and no, Lake Burley Griffin will not be the sea, and the large carp will not sub for the sharks. So we'll be shooting in a warehouse in Canberra, in 3 purpose-made pools with 3 containers, with a small shoot in Sydney. I forgot to mention, ideas can come from anywhere, it can be set anywhere, it gets made here in Canberra. So, and why these pictures unique? These are the markets we've sold to, fantastic response, great for local filmmakers, and it's happening all here in Canberra, the headquarters of the Coalition of the Underestimated.